Hello, grade 9! So ngayon ay didiscuss ko ang unang lesson ngayong third quarter sa grade 9 math. Ito ay ang properties of a parallelogram. So ilist muna natin ang 5 properties ng parallelogram. Una, any two opposite sides are congruent. Pangalawang property, any two opposite angles are congruent. Pangatlong property, any two consecutive angles are supplementary. Pang-apat na property, diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. At ang panlima, a diagonal of a parallelogram forms two congruent triangles. So kung mapapansin nyo, may mga terms akong ginamit tulad ng opposite, consecutive, supplementary, bisect. So, itong mga terms na to ay diniscuss namin sa aming mga primer videos. So, kung hindi nyo napapanood, mas mabuting panoorin nyo muna upang mas maintindihan nyo ang mga properties na i-discuss namin ngayong third quarter. Huwag din kalimutang mag-like, subscribe, at i-click nyo na din ang notification bell below. So, kung ready na kayo, let's go! Okay. So, discuss na natin ang properties of parallelogram. So, we are given parallelogram SLOW or slow. So, unang property ng parallelogram is opposite sides are congruent. So, identify lang natin yung mga opposite sides. So, we have the first pair. We have the side LS and OW. So, since they are opposite sides nga, we can say that side LS is congruent to side OW. Another pair of opposite sides are side LO and side SW. Again, since they are opposite sides, we can say that side LO is congruent to side W based on the properties of the parallelogram. Okay, let's have an example. Example that the measurement of side LS is 5 centimeters. So, yung opposite side niya, which is side OW, will have a measurement of 5 cm also. Kasi, opposite sides are congruent. Another, if the measurement of side LO is 12 cm, the measurement of side SW, which is the opposite side of side LO, is also 12 cm. Because opposite sides are congruent. Let's have another example. So, given parallelogram SLOW, side LS is equal to 6x minus 10 cm. And side OW is equal to 3x plus 5 cm. Find the length of side LS. So, ano ba yung mga given? So, side LS and side OW. So, lagay muna natin, we have LS and opposite side niya is OW. So, it means that LS is congruent to OW. Since they are congruent, their measurements are equal. So, LS is 6x minus 10 equals, ang measurement ni OW is 3x plus 5. Then, apply natin ang addition property of equality. We have 6x minus 3x. So, positive 3x. Pag nilipat natin, we have negative 3x equals 5 and then negative 10. Pag nilipat natin, we're going to have positive 10. Then, simplify natin. 6x minus 3x is equal to 3x equals 5 plus 10 is equal to 15. Let's divide both sides by 3. So, x is equal to 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. Ito pa lang yung value ng x natin. So, sa problem natin, find the length of LS. So, ang LS natin is equal to 6x minus 10. Substitute natin yung value ng x natin sa equation natin. We have 6 times 5 minus 10. And then 6 times 5 is 30 minus 10. 30 minus 10 is 20. So, the measurement of side LS is equal to 20 centimeter. So, let's move on to the second property of parallelogram, which is the opposite angles are congruent. So, again, we are still given the parallelogram SLW, or the slope. And let's identify the opposite angles. So, first pair of opposite angles are angle S and angle O. So, based on the properties of parallelogram, opposite angles are congruent. So, we can say that angle S is congruent to angle O. Another pair of opposite angles are angle L and angle W. Again, since they are opposite angles, we can say that angle L is congruent to angle W. So, example, if the measure of angle S is 45 degrees, so ibig sabihin, yung katapat niya o yung opposite angle niya, which is angle O, will also have 45 degrees as the measurement. Kasi nga, opposite angles are congruent. Another example. So, let's use the pair angle L and angle W. So, if the measurement of angle L is 72 degrees, yung katapat niya, which is angle W, since they are congruent, magkakaroon din siya ng 72 degrees as its measurement. Okay, let's have another example. So, in a parallelogram slope, the measure of angle S is equal to 9x minus 31 degrees, and the measure of angle O is equal to 4x minus 1 degrees. Find the measure of angle S and angle O. So, ilagay muna natin yung opposite angle. So, which is angle S is congruent to angle O. And then, substitute natin yung given measurement. So it says that measure of angle S is equal to 9x minus 31 degrees equals, since they are congruent, it means that the measurements are also equal. So measure of angle O is equal to 4x minus 1 degrees. Then, let's apply addition property of equality. So, we're going to have 9x. So, positive 4x will become negative 4x is equal to negative 1. And then, negative 31, it will become positive 31. And then, let's simplify. So, 4x, or rather 9x minus 4x is equal to 5x equals 1 or negative 1 plus 31. We have positive 30. And then divide both sides by 5. The value of x is equal to 6. So, the question is, what is the measure of angle S and angle O? So, nasa inyo kung unahin nyo si angle S or angle O. So, ang gagamitin ko is angle O. So, angle O, or the measure of angle O, is equal to 4x minus 1, and then let's substitute the value of x in our equation. We have 4 times 6 minus 1, and then 4 times 6 is equal to 24 minus 1. So the measure of angle O is equal to 23 degrees. Meron pa tayong isang hinahanap. So, angle O is equal to 23 degrees. What is the measure of angle S? Since opposite angle lang ni angle O si angle S, it means that the measure of angle S is also 23 degrees. So, naintindihan nyo ba ang unang dalawang property na didiscuss ko? Para sa pangatlo hanggang panlimang property, ito ay didiscuss ni Sir Yani. So, Sir Yani, pasok!
Salamat, Ma'am Judith. Ngayon, ipagpatuloy natin ang pag-discuss sa iba pang properties ng parallelogram. So, kung ready ka na, ito na, in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Third property of parallelogram. Consecutive angles are supplementary. Dito, ginamit natin ang word na supplementary. Ibig sabihin, ang sum ng measures ng dalawang magkasunod na angle ay equal sa 180. Tingnan natin ang ating parallelogram, BEAR. Sa figure na ito, meron tayong 4 na pares ng magkasunod o consecutive angles. Ano-ano ba ang mga ito? Una, angle B and angle E. Sila ay magkasunod na angles ng parallelogram. Kaya, ang measure ng angle B plus measure ng angle E is equal to 180. Bakit nga ba 180 ang sum? Dahil ang consecutive angles ay supplementary. Isa pang pares ng consecutive angles ay angle E at angle A. Dito, makikita nyo na ang kasunod ng angle E ay angle A. Kaya, ang measure ng angle E plus measure ng angle A equals 180. Ganon din sa angle A at angle R. Measure of angle A plus measure of angle R equals 180. At ang ikaapat na pares, meron tayong angle B and angle R. So the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle R equals 180. Magbigay tayo ng examples nito. Sa figure nito, same parallelogram BEAR, ang measure ng angle B ay 73 degrees. Ano kaya ang measure nitong nawawalang angle, angle E? So alam natin na ang measure ng angle B plus measure ng angle E ay equal sa 180 dahil sila ay supplementary. So i-substitute natin ang values. Ang measure ng angle B dito ay 73 plus measure of angle E, ito ang ating hinahanap, equals 180. So, maaari na nating ilipat ang 73 sa kabilang side ng equation, kaya ang kanyang sign ay magbabago. So, ang mangyayari, measure of angle E equals 180 minus 73. So, ilan nga ba ang 180 minus 73? Tama. Ang measure ay 107. So, that means, ang measure ng angle E natin ay 107 degrees. Magbigay pa tayo ng isang example na may algebraic expression. Parallelogram HOPE. If the measure of angle O equals 2x plus 10 and measure of angle P equals 3x, what is the measure of angle P? Kung titingnan natin ang given, angle O at angle P, ang angle O at angle P sa figure ay magkasunod na angles o consecutive angles. Ibig sabihin, sila ay supplementary at ang sum ng kanilang measures ay 180. So, isulat na natin. Measure of angle O plus measure of angle P equals 180. So, i-substitute na lang natin ang values. Dito, ang angle O ay 2x plus 10. So, palitan natin ang angle O ng 2x plus 10. Plus, ang angle P ay 3x equals 180. Combine natin ang similar terms, 2x at 3x. So 2x plus 3x equals 5x. At ilipat natin yung 10 sa kabilang side ng equation. Kaya ang lalabas ay 180 minus 10. O, simplify na natin. 5x equals 180 minus 10 is equal to 170. Para ma-solve natin ang value ng x, i-divide lang natin both sides by 5. So, para ma-cancel out natin to. So, divide natin. 170 divided by 5 is equal to 43. Ito ngayon ay value pa lamang ng x at hindi pa sagot sa ating problem. Ang hinahanap natin ay angle E. Kaya babalikan natin ang given. Sa given, ang measure ng angle P ay 3x. So, isulat natin. Measure of angle P equals 3x. So, kopyahin natin at ang gagawin ay isa-substitute lang natin ang value ng x na nakuha natin. Ito ay 43. So, multiply na natin. 3 times 43 equals
129.
ito na ngayon ang measure ng angle P. So, sulat natin.
129 degrees.
Pang-apat na property, diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin nito? Kung napanood nyo ang mga primer videos, alam nyo na pag sinabing bisect, nahati sa dalawang equal o congruent parts. Say for example, meron tayong parallelogram LANB at i-drawing natin ang diagonals, segment LN at segment AD. Mapapansin na ang dalawang diagonals ay nag-intersect sa point Y. Dito, makikita natin na segment LY is congruent to segment YN. So, itong part na segment LY, kasukat daw niya itong segment YN. Bukod dito, meron pa tayong isang pares ng congruent segments. Ito naman yun sa kabilang diagonal. Tingnan natin. Segment AY is congruent to segment YD. So, itong part na to ay congruent naman dito. Magbigay tayo ng example. Sa same parallelogram LAND, kung ang segment LY ay may sukat na 8 units, nangangahulugan na ang segment YN ay 8 units din. Bakit? Because diagonals bisect each other. Or, kung ang kabilang diagonal ay may sukat na 12 units, ibig sabihin nito, segment AY is equal to 6. At yung segment YD is another 6 units. Magbigay tayo ng examples na may algebraic expression. Segment LY equals 3x minus 1. Segment YN equals 2x plus 4. Dahil ito ang segment LY at ito ang segment YN, ang dalawang segments na yan ay congruent. So, sulat natin, segment LY is congruent to segment YN. Sila ay congruent, meaning to say, ang kanilang measures ay equal. So, LY is 3x minus 1. At ang segment YN ay 2x plus 4. So, i-combine natin ang mga similar terms. Paano? Itong 2x, ilipat natin sa kapareho niyang term. So, magiging 3x minus 2x. At itong negative 1, ilipat natin sa kabila. Kaya magbabago ang kanyang sign. So, ito ay 4 plus 1. O simplify na natin para ma-solve ang value ng x. So, 3x minus 2x equals x. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Ito ngayon ang value ng x. Kung gusto nating makuha ang measure ng segment YN, babalik tayo sa given. Sulat natin, YN equals 2x plus 4. Isa-substitute ngayon natin ang na-compute na value ng x, which is 5. So, lagay natin 5 plus 4. Ayan. 2 times 5 equals 10 plus 4, which means segment YN equals 14. Ganito natin ginagamit ang property ng parallelogram sa pag-compute na may kinalaman sa kanyang diagonal. Nandito na tayo sa ikalimang property. The diagonal of parallelogram separates the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. So kung meron tayong parallelogram, WASH, i-drawing natin ang diagonal AH o segment AH. May mapubuo tayong dalawang triangles. Ito sila. Ano ba ang kinalaman ng dalawang triangles sa isa't isa? Ang dalawang triangles ay congruent o magkasukat. So dito, triangle WAH is congruent to triangle SHA. Bukod dito, meron pa tayong isang diagonal. So tanggalin natin. Ang isa pang diagonal ay segment WS. Mapapansin, may dalawang triangles na nabuo. At base sa ikalimang property, ang dalawang triangles nito ay congruent. So, triangle WAS is congruent to triangle SHW.
Para i-summarize ang ating pinag-aralan ngayon, ito ang mga properties ng parallelogram. Mahalaga na matandaan natin ang bawat property dahil ito ay ginagamit natin sa paghanap ng nawawalang side, angle, o diagonal ng isang parallelogram. At kung kayo may mga questions, paki-comment lang sa baba. See you sa next video lesson. Bye!